Hello and welcome to Bean's Budget Brewery. I'm your host Bean, and let's get into it. Today's deck is $3 Blade Blitz, a Voltron aggro deck that tries to make one creature really big, and if that creature dies, then we try to make another creature really big, and if our opponent has creatures to block, we kill them with our spells, and if our opponent doesn't have creatures, we kill them with our creatures, and if they kill our creatures, we kill them with our spells. And that's the deck, in like less than a minute, so let's get into some details. Okay. Let's break this down. With Goblin Cavalier and Champion of the Flame, whenever they get equipped, they get even bigger in addition to whatever the equipment's giving them. For example, with Bone Splitter, your creature will be getting +4 to its power. And given the number of equipments in this deck, these two guys have the potential to get really big. Unfortunately, they're the only cards in Magic that have this ability. And so Fireblade Charger is super optional. I decided to put Fireblade Charger because I wanted to build the deck for 5-cat, but if you want to make the deck Pauper legal, literally just put in like this wolf. Or maybe this card that creates a dinosaur token with haste. But moving on, we've got more cards to cover. Bone Splinter, Leather Armor, these are the best equipments in the deck. Bone Splinter enables a turn 4 win, and Leather Armor gives us huge resilience late game. So for example, if we have 4 Leather Armor in play, which I know is a stretch, but imagine we have 4 Leather Armor in play. If we play a Goblin Cavalier, suddenly that Goblin Cavalier, it becomes a 9/5 creature with Ward 4. Just think about that. Think about how much mana it costs to get here. It took 1 mana, 1 mana, 1 mana, 1 mana, and 1 mana. It took 5 mana to get here. And if our opponent wants to kill our creature, they have to spend a minimum of 5 mana, unless they have an edict effect that makes us sacrifice a creature, or unless they kill our creature while we're equipping. But here's the thing, even if they kill our creature, we still have all the Leather Armors in play, and when we play another creature, we can just equip them to that. Not to mention, if our opponent is stuck on 1 land, they just can't kill our creature. They have to cast their removal spell and then pay for ward. What are they going to do, rip the land in half and say it's 2 lands? And then we have Boots of Speed, which is really obvious. 2 mana, 1 equip haste is just insane. Like, what the heck, this card's good in Commander. And then we have Dueling Rapier, which is both cheaper and more expensive than Bone Splitter. It's cheaper to play, but you can't really re-equip it. And that's all the equipment. Moving on to the spells, we have Shock and Royal Eruption. Both are really good, both are really cheap. Royal Eruption should be traded out for Lightning Strike. And then finally we have Reckless Impulse to draw cards. And that's the deck. If you were wondering where Battle Rage was, it's right here. Here you go. I'd much prefer to have Apostle's Blessing to counter, removal spells and get my creature through for damage, but, Battle Rage is okay. It's cool. You do you.